What is going on, friends? Welcome on back to the Let's Play world. Last episode, I decided to gather up all of my goodies and head out on an adventure because I wanted to set up a brand new base where I can try a different building style. And well, that's where this bunker comes into play. We spent the majority of last episode building up this bunker from the show Fallout or even the video game. And yes, it has a 3x3 piston door. Anyways, besides that, this bunker really doesn't have much to it. Like when I get rid of this cement, there's just stone behind it. So today, I want to make my way into the nether to hopefully get 3 wither skulls so we can make a beacon, because I'm gonna need to do a lot of mining in order to finish this bunker. Like, I mean a lot. Anyways, with that being said, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and definitely don't forget to leave a like on the video. All right, let's get to it. First things first, I need to go collect up some obsidian so we can build a nether portal, because for some reason I forgot all of mine back at the old base. Luckily, there is a lava pool right here, so this should be pretty easy. Now, unfortunately, I do need to make a flint and steel, but I have no flint. And the only shovel I have is silk touch, so if I use that to mine gravel, I will never ever get flint. So now I just get to mine this single piece of gravel until it does give me a piece of flint. And that was pretty quick. I think that was 3 breaks. Anyways, I can make my flint and steel and then also build myself a portal, which I'm just gonna put right here for now. And light it. Hopefully we spawn somewhere near another fortress. That would be nice. Okay, we're in a... Oh, I forgot a piece of gold armor. Gotta definitely grab that. Okay, take 2. Hopefully there is another fortress somewhere around here. Luckily, I do have a elytra now, so I should just be able to fly around and make quick work of this. After I take a screenshot of the coordinates so I don't get lost. And voila, we have ourselves a fortress. I just need to find a good entrance. Okay, how did I not take any fall damage from that? Like really, I just came in so hot. Anyways, let the killing montage begin. Now, for some reason in the past, I always thought it was very scary to go into the nether to kill a bunch of wither skeletons. Mainly because they are carrying swords and they do give you the withering effect, which does take a lot of damage, and it sucks to die in the nether. There's lava and fire all around you, so there's a good chance most of your items are either gonna get burnt up or you just may never find them. Anyways, now that I have my diamond armor and all of my diamond tools, it actually went fairly smoothly. I somehow managed to hit a zombified piglin, and yeah, this isn't good. Let me just take him out. Oh, I hate this. Why did I do this? Oh, there is a wither skeleton right there, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the? What the? Is he down here? Where did that guy come from? Take him out. You're not doing that again. And you need to come here. I need your skeleton skulls. Oh, okay, that guy sees me. Oh goodness, this is terrible. It's both of them. Oh, there's 3. If there's 4 of them. Anyways, once the aggro of the zombified piglins wore off, it actually started to go fairly smoothly. I got the first 2 wither skulls pretty close together, probably within killing about 5 to 6 of them. And the third one took quite a bit longer, but it still only took under like 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, this is pretty awesome. There's a double blaze spawner right here, which I definitely need to leave before I get killed. But good to know that's there because now we can build a double blaze farm / XP farm. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't feel safe. After about 45 minutes, we finally have all 3 wither skulls. It only took about, let's see, how many did we have to kill? We had to kill 51 wither skeletons, which honestly, that's probably not that bad, especially considering I only have looting 2 on this sword. Anyways, let's get back to the portal because I did forget my ender chest, so I really don't want to die. Now that we have all 3 wither skeleton heads, I actually want to load up all my shulker boxes back in my ender chest and go back to the old base. I'm doing this because I want to fight the wither in the end, and I know it might be a little cheaty, but I really just want to get this done with. We can do a normal wither fight in the future, but we're gonna do the bedrock method where you actually put the wither underneath the bedrock, and it's pretty much impossible for him to move, making it really, really easy to kill him and get that nether star. This should all be correct, so once I place these 3 wither skeleton skulls in, the wither should spawn. Yes, it does, and I think he is stuck, but I want to back up because it's going to explode. And here's the big boom for it to start, and then I should be able just to hit him from right here. Okay, I don't like where that's going. This doesn't have... Oh my god, that is so loud. Let's just turn the volume down real quick. And in just about 30 seconds, we have killed him. Ooh, and we got a skull from him, which is super cool. By the way, the reason that works is because I have a resource pack enabled, which drops skulls every once in a while. But I don't think this works on actually creating a wither. Anyways, we do have our nether star, which means we can get on out of here, back through the portal, and we're right back here. For some reason, I always thought you needed diamonds to make a beacon, but I guess not. Okay, that's not how you do it. How do you make it then? Oh, I need 1 more piece of glass or 2 more pieces. So let me grab those real quick. And And now we can craft a beacon. Oh my goodness, look at that thing, so cool. Now that I have my beacon, I just need to make a quick stop at the iron farm, which is... Oh my goodness, this thing is going absolutely crazy. Nope, nope, I see what you're doing. No, no, ow. Let me put this back on. No, no, stop it. I think that's more than enough iron blocks, so I'm actually just gonna grab this thing and put that away. So now I just need to make my way back to the portal that takes us to the new base, aka the bunker. If you're liking this video so far and you wanna see more content like this, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already. Luckily, since I had all of my villagers back at the old base, I was able to get a few efficiency 5 pickaxes. 2 of them are pretty much completely damaged, but they do have mending, so I will be able to repair those at nighttime when I kill mobs. Anyways, when it comes to this area that I'm gonna be digging out, it's gonna be a 24 by 24 block square going 64 blocks down. I really have no need to go all the way down to the deep slate because it's gonna take forever to mine and the haste beacon really doesn't do much. And also, I think this area is gonna be plenty big enough. Now, I wasn't sure if you can place a beacon on the surface and mine below it and the effect will still work, so I decided just to dig all the way down to deep slate and place it down there. This required digging out a 9 by 9 block room and also about 2.5 stacks of iron blocks and also the beacon. I cannot remember the last time I actually built a beacon or at least got one in a survival Minecraft world, but I am planning on running this series for as long as possible, so this will be the first of many. If iron farms didn't exist, it would be like impossible to build one of these beacons. This is a full 9 by 9, which took over 2.5 stacks of iron. Anyways, now that it's pretty much complete, we can actually put the beacon on top and then throw some iron in and hit that haste, which is haste 2. So if I am correct, we should have instamine. Wait, how do we not have instamine? Oh, I need to put one more piece of iron in there. I get it now. So if I put that in there, then hit that, now we have instamine. Oh my goodness, look how cool that is. Okay, this is gonna take no time at all. Wait, now how do I get back up to the surface? So there's 2 things that I think are going to be major issues when it comes to digging out this giant room. First off is going to be inventory space. I've already filled up an entire double chest of blocks just digging this thing out. And the second one, well, that's going to be pickaxe durability. While digging out this 5 block tall 23 by 23 block room, I've killed half my pickaxe. And I still have another 59 blocks to go. Luckily, a few of them do have mending on them, so as long as I can find a good way to get XP, I should be able to repair them pretty easily. But I will say it is extremely satisfying mining all of this. Like, it's so much fun. Oh yeah, I also have to be careful not to fall down this hole or else I'm probably gonna die. Taking a quick break from mining, I decided to do a little bit of fishing so I can hopefully tame some kitties. I did realize after about a minute of fishing that I could just use my sword and kill a bunch of salmon much quicker, so that's what I ended up doing. Okay, kitty, I have some fish for you. Maybe you want to be my friend? Okay, we got one of them. I need this other guy too. Oh, did I get both of them? Okay, yes, I did, so I need them not to sit so they can follow me. Okay, I guess they're just gonna teleport. That's fine. Ooh, what is this guy trading actually? Just a bunch of mini blocks, which is really cool actually. I am happy I did this. Anyways, I just need these guys to continue following me. Are they not gonna teleport? I guess they're not going to. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep and then I'll go look for him. I may or may not have killed that wandering trader for his leads. Okay, I definitely did, but at least I'm actually able to get these guys somewhat near the front of the bunker. And there is a baby kitten actually right up there that I bred on accident, but the more kitties, the better. Why the cats, you may ask? Well, that's because I'm gonna need to build myself a creeper farm. Now that I have myself a elytra, rockets are gonna be something I constantly need, and gunpowder is required in that recipe. And it also happens to be that creeper farms aren't too difficult to build. Oh, hi there, mini kitty. I guess a kitty is a baby cat and a cat is just a normal cat, so these two aren't kitties and that is a kitty, not a baby kitty. Enough kitty talk. I have been spending a little bit of time trying to figure out how I'm gonna design this massive room. Right now, my thought is to have a walkway going around the entire edge of this room and then leave the center hollow so I can look all the way down to the bottom. I don't know, for some reason I feel like that might look cool. And then when it comes to the actual rooms that are gonna hold farm, storage, and pretty much everything else, I'm gonna do those up against the wall in a non-uniform pattern with lots of glass and white concrete. So I guess a little bit something like this. I think it would also be cool to maybe bring in some yellow or blue cement and every once in a while do an area that has that. It might just add a little bit of color because I think this will eventually look very bland and plain. I am planning on filling in all these gaps with glass and then doing all of the farms behind it. So I guess I could use different colored glass. That might make it look pretty cool. There's going to be a lot of trial and error with this project because it is huge and it's also a building style I don't normally use. I'm definitely liking how this looks with the walkway using slabs and stairs, except it is only going to be 2 blocks wide, which is pretty small. But I guess if I use trapdoors on the outside block, that might make it seem a little bit bigger. Let's test that out. I just need to figure out what trapdoors I want to use. Oh, I know what trapdoors would work perfectly. I just can't use them yet because they're not in the game, but I think copper trapdoors that are aged all the way down to their final level might look the best. Just because it does look a little bit industrial, and it's also going to be blue, so it gives off color. It's just, they're going to be really expensive, and I have to wait. Okay, you know, I actually have an idea, but we do need to go into the nether real quick, and I need to look for a warped forest. I do remember seeing one not too far away. It was right here. That's perfect. Oh, loud noises. And I just need to harvest up a stack or so of this warp log. I also 100% want to come back for the shroom lights. I just don't have a hoe on me, so I can't really gather them. Anyways, I've just over a stack, which is plenty enough. Yeah, that definitely looks really, really cool. And instead of using other copper trapdoors like the non-aged ones, I could just use acacia trapdoors or even bamboo, which will give kind of a yellow look. Either way, yeah, this is looking so cool. Now that I have the basic idea of what I want to build complete, I just decided to go ahead and finish up this top portion. I think when it comes to working on this project, it's going to be really important not to overburden myself by digging all the way down and then having to build all the way up. Where instead I can maybe go 10 to 20 blocks at a time, add in the layers, and then just keep going. Either way, let me know down in the comments if you like this new building style or if you want to see me go back to more of the medieval stuff that I used to do. Or even if you maybe want to see me do both, I can do both. We can do the inside of this bunker, kind of that modern style, and then for the outside, we can build a full medieval city. I'm really liking how this is turning out, except for these trapdoors right here. The reason I put them here is because there is some blue cement showing through, and I need to figure out a way to cover that up, but I don't think the warp trapdoors are the right idea. Besides that, I also need to figure out a good solution for the ceiling. I don't know if I want to do it more circular or just kind of have it make its way up in a big square. I definitely think it needs to go up like 3 or 4 more blocks or else it's going to look a little bit cramped. Anyways, I want to take a little break from all of this designing and actually start putting some farms in here. Now, before I can get started building these things, I need to head out and collect up a little bit of sand so I can make some glass, along with making some red concrete because I think it will stand out very nicely up against the white. And I realized I don't need to make some sort of redstone contraption for concrete. I can just put the concrete powder in the offhand and then use my pickaxe to mine it. And it goes very quickly. The first farm I want to get started building isn't really a farm, it's a super smelter. I want to get this out of the way because it's going to be a fairly small piece of the puzzle when it comes to building this entire bunker out. Smelters, as most of you probably know, are pretty simple to make if you just kind of follow the ones on YouTube. Although I wanted to add my own little touch to it, so it took quite a bit longer considering I don't know how to use redstone. But it was a learning experience and I'm slowly getting better. This took me so incredibly long to get finished up, but I think I finally have it working. If I put all of my coal into this barrel, it should get picked up. Yes, it is. And then if I put all of my cobblestone in here, this should start getting picked up also. Let's go behind and make sure. Yes, they are being picked up and the rails are turning on and off, which is perfect. And all of these should be going. Yes, they are. And then the final test is to make sure stone is entering here, which it is. I probably could have made this a little bit easier, but I really wanted to get it all like oriented properly to fit in this little area. And yeah, I was going to use glass because I was going to build it over there. And then I realized it just wasn't going to work out because how big this farm actually ends up being. And it's not a farm, it's a super smelter, my bad. Enough said, I want to jump straight into working on the next farm, which is going to be a villager breeder. There's 2 pretty big areas that I can build this thing in because these farms end up actually being quite large. I know you can make some that are smaller, but I like going with the typical logical geek boy, which is the one I've built probably 30 or 40 times now. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. We're going to kind of have to judge it once it's finished because I'm deciding to use white concrete for everything. I'm hoping that once I have the carrots or potatoes placed in, that green will give it enough pop where there doesn't need to to be much color. Besides that, there is a bunch of villagers at the village above me that all happen to be stuck in one of the animal pens, so there's like 20 of them all stuck with an iron golem, which is nice because it means that they're not going to get attacked by zombies because the golem will pretty much just protect them. Anyways, as simple as these farms always seem, I always have to look up the video online just to make sure I'm building it properly. There's just like little things that make it very difficult or just like annoying to build. There's something about building villager breeders that just isn't fun. Anyways, I do have the 2 villagers in there. I don't have any carrots or potatoes, and all of the 3 surrounding villages didn't have any either. So I think in order to get those carrots or potatoes, or the easiest way to get them is gonna be going all the way back to the old base. So I'm gonna wait to do that for a little bit. Scratch that, we're actually gonna head back to the old base because next up I wanna build an auto potato and carrot farm. And also it's been a few days and I picked up a little bit of a sickness, so if my voice sounds different, that's why. Since I don't really feel like talking and I don't wanna force you guys through me having a raspy voice, here's a 2-minute montage of me doing a little bit of everything. And look at that, we have a completely auto potato farm, which is definitely not a style I would normally use, which is deep slate and copper, but I think it adds a pretty good pop to the inside of this area. Besides right up against the warp trapdoors, that doesn't look very good. Anyways, I want to take a quick break from working on all of these farms, and I want to figure out this ceiling. I'm thinking that I'm gonna use deep slate for most of it and kind of give it a gradual incline going all the way up to a center point, which does mean I need a bunch of deep slate, but luckily I should have a lot in one of these. There it is. I also really need to do something about this storage because it's starting to get a little bit out of hand. Oh, hello there, cats. I almost said kittens, but they're cats, not kittens. Like I said, I mainly want to use deep slate for the ceiling, and I'm also going for sort of a vaulted look, I think, which slowly makes its way up to the top. So I'm going 2 slabs out, half a slab up, 2 slabs out, half a slab up, which may be a little bland, but I'm thinking once I have all of these spots filled in with farms and different things, it might be a little much to have a really busy ceiling, and then the whole place is just gonna look extremely cluttered. I always hate working on ceilings too when you're kind of halfway through a project because it's not the easiest thing in the world. If you kind of start with the ceiling and work your way down, you don't have to use a bunch of scaffolding, or in my case, a bunch of dirt. And I know I see your guys' comments about using scaffolding. I just don't have any bamboo with me. So that's definitely another farm we need to set up, is a bamboo farm. 1, because we can use the bamboo for smelting, and 2, we can actually use it to make scaffolding. And I almost forgot, there's bamboo blocks in the game now. It's definitely starting to look a little bit more completed, but there's obviously a lot more work to be done. When it comes to the other farms I want to add inside of here, we already have the potato farm, but I'd love to add a carrot farm and also expand these so we get a lot more crops from them. Also, like we talked about, I do want to add a bamboo farm and also a sugarcane farm. I would love to be able to put an iron farm in here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to with all of these villagers around. I know there's like a million more farms that I do want to add, I just don't know all of them. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below of what you want to see me build. Oh yeah, and like right here, I want to put an auto chicken farm so I have unlimited food. And then we definitely need a spot for an enchantment table, which I think can go right there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And don't forget, we're digging this down all the way down to deep slate, another 59 blocks. Anyways, I am gonna have to cut this video early. I'm sorry that I got sick, guys, and the video's a week late, but it's life and it's just what it is. Also, I'm thinking about starting another hardcore world. I know we just started the sky block, but that's gonna be a short-term series that's only gonna be 3 to 4 episodes. And I'm finally feeling like I have the guts to start another hardcore world. And don't worry, this world isn't gonna go anywhere. We are gonna continue them side by side, so I can kind of switch things up as we're going. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.